Welcome back to DIY Willy, and today, well, the Samurai is dead. Look at that. That battery has given up its last breath. Its little bit of juice left will barely turn the radio on and won't even crank the car over fast enough to start it. I knew that day was coming. This battery is old, man. This battery has been in the Samurai since 2014. That's what, 7 years. That's 7 years out of a battery. I gotta believe that's good enough. That battery did very well for me. I gotta get it out. I'm gonna take it and get a new battery and put it in there and get this thing running again. All right, let's take a look at that battery. So here it is. It's an interstate battery. Picked it up, you know where. And there it says right there. See if I can shade a little bit. 1114. That battery's been in there since November of 2014. Been a good battery, but it's done now. I charged it yesterday because it was showing signs of being low, and the battery charger took it to 100%, and I was able to drive it. But then today, nothing. It's deader than dead. So yeah, time for a new one. I think I'll go back to the same place, pick up another one, maybe one a little bit bigger. I like a little more cold cranking amps, a little larger size. Let's see what I can get. I gotta have the positive on the left side. If you're facing the battery, the positive is on the left for it to match up my wiring. So I'm gonna go see what they got. I would like to put an AGM type battery in here because this thing shakes a lot, and the AGM, I don't know, it might be good in there too. But I mean, this battery from 1114 to what is this, from 2014 to 2021, I guess that's 7 years. That's a good use out of a battery. So I got my money's worth. I'll go back and I'll see if I can find another one. Let me get it out. Okay, off to the parts store. We're back from picking up the new battery. New battery is dated 3/21. See that? And it's a group size 34 this time. So I think the other one was a 25 or 24. This one is rated, let's see if I can get that. The sun's kind of in the way. This one's rated at 800 cold cranking amps and 1,000 cranking amps with a reserve of 110 minutes. And it's quite a bit bigger than the last battery. I like it. Should work good. So let's get it connected and see if the Sammy will fire up. I don't have my strap in right now, but I'll put it on later. Okay, let's see if we can get it connected. That was a good idea to put the positive on first. Terminal's really clean. Oh wait, I got my little anti-corrosion pads here. They're new from the other battery. I'm gonna have to open it up a little bit. I always try to get them down seated as much as you can, and tighten that up. Quiet, Spike. Go ahead and pull the cover over. Now let's get the negative one. So again, the terminal looks really good. And oh, put the cover on. These are to help avoid the corrosion building up on the top. Now this was an AGM battery, I wouldn't have to worry about it. But being a lead acid battery, I put them on there. I also have some spray I can put once it's tighten it up now. These are aftermarket battery terminal cables here, and they're a 1/2-inch bolt at the battery. I can pull the covers on. So there we go. Now let's see if it'll start up. Okay, here's the moment we've all been waiting for. See if this thing will start up. Oh, I need to put you up on the top. Gotta hit the glow plugs. Turn it on, hit the glow plugs till the buzzer shuts off. And now let's start you up. There it is. There's my Samurai. I want to let the oil pressure build up, warm up. You can see I got 12 volts coming from the battery. The alternator's not turned on yet. You can see the alternator light's on. It's slow responding to the 12 volts. It takes a while to turn the alternator on. It's self-activating. It's a 10 SI GM alternator, and it's self-activating, one wire, and it takes a little bit of time. See, and then I just give it a little kick of the throttle, and it turns on and goes off. I'll probably be replacing that alternator pretty soon. And you can see now I've got almost 14 volts, and my tachometer is working now. My tachometer comes from the alternator, so yeah. It just needed that new battery. That other battery, like I said, was 7 years old. I got a lot of use out of it. Good job. Good deal. That other battery just got old. 7 years is a long time for a battery. Oh, well, another quick DIY Willy project I needed to do with the Samurai working. I knew that battery was going. It was just too old. But now we're good to go. We are good to go. Yeah, so I've got some more projects I'm gonna do on this. I bought a new grill. Let me get that. So like I said, I bought a new grill, and it's for the European models. They had it over there in Europe, and they didn't sell it here in the States this way. But that's it. I don't know if you can see it. It's got the little lights that go here in the corner on the sides, and I've always liked the looks of it. So it's going to take a little bit of work to get it to go. I've got to move the lights inward, and I've got to cut it out this way into the fender well to make room for these lights and make it look right. So I've always wanted this grill. Now I'm going to upgrade the Samurai to have it. So that's another project I want to do. And I also want to change the dash. I've got this problem in the dash. I want to repair this. I want to move the gauge cluster to the center, and I may replace the whole thing. I don't know yet. It depends all on the heater controls down there, if I can still use them in that position or if I have to change them somehow. I'll figure it all out later. I want to put a switch box up here on the top to run all my lighting that I have, and I got a new bumper, and I got new lights, LED lights to match the bumper for the center. I mean, I got a lot of stuff going on. I even got some Jeep suspension to go on it that I'd really like to run with some coils and new shocks to really soften it up, because I'm getting old. Anyway, that's my video for today of installing a new battery, getting the Samurai going. It's a larger battery, well, if you haven't already, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and come back to DIY Willy, where we do fun stuff like changing batteries, working on Samurais, Frontiers, and mini bikes. So yeah, see you next time.